What's up, guys? My name is Matt Wolfring, and welcome to another my DVD collection. Today, I'm going to show off all my Disney/Pixar DVD collection. To start with Toy Story till Luca, and I have recently we watched them all, including Luca, which I seen when I first bought it. So I'm going to when I show off each movies, and I'm gonna say quick thoughts. It might contain spoilers in case you haven't seen any. So if you haven't seen any other Pixar movies, I suggest start watching this and watch a movie, and then watching about this video. Right, it will be a long video. Like, I hope you got snacks or drink. So I hope you enjoy this. And let's begin. To start with, Toy Story. I really love this movie. Absolutely the great start to start the Pixar movie. And also, like I mentioned, I gotta show the cover, spine, back, and DVD. Right then, here's Woody and Buzz. And it says special edition twice, one top and one bottom. It'll be easier to remove that and then leave what is there. Here's the spine, Toy Story special edition, rated PG. Here's the back. Here's Woody and Buzz, there's Woody and the gang. And at one time it's only 8 minutes long. And it's rated PG for suffering. And here's the discs. So it's the same as always for Disney movies. Right, like I said, I really love this movie. Great start for making Pixar movies. So yeah, my favorite character is Woody, because ever since I was a kid, I watched this a lot. Like, it's always been my favorite movie. And it always is. So yeah, great movie. If you find a Toy Story, or you have not seen Toy Story, I recommend watching this. Great movie this is. Next up, it's Bug's Life. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention some of the characters have split case, just like this one. Forgot to mention it. And this flip case had a flink. That the ant. This guy named Flick. Flick. Whatever, Flick. I don't know what it said on there. No, it didn't say anything. I say Flick. That's his name is. Alright, here's a cover. Flick, the main character for this film. Here's a spine. Here's rated U. Here's a back. Here are Francis, I think his name is. And the sorry guys, I'm not pretty good pronouncing the words. Again, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry, I cannot say it. And one time it's 91 minutes long. It's rated U for something. And here's the discs. It's rated same as always. Right, my thoughts for this movie. I really like this movie. And I know it's kind of, I say most people say it's a whip-off to Ants, which is DreamWorks makes, and then Pixar copy it. So I actually prefer this than Ants, in my opinion. So I really like this movie, and Harper is a great villain, voiced by Kevin Spacey. So he did a great job. So yeah, it's a very good movie, in my opinion. Next up, Toy Story 2, the second movie for Toy Story franchise. And here's a cover. There's Woody and Buzz and Jessie. Here's a spine. Toy Story 2, rated U. And here's a bag. There's Buzz and his gang. Yeah. Come on, focus. There we go. And there's Woody, Woody, Jessie, and Bullseye. And there's Woody and the gang again. And one time it's 89 minutes long. And it's ready here for something. And it says, here's a disc, which says Toy Story 2 Special Edition. Which it didn't say on the cover. So yeah, it said Special Edition on the disc. Right, it's a very good Toy Story film. It's close. I give this movie 9.5 out of 10. I give the first Toy Story movie 10 out of 10. It's nearly. It's close. It's not. It's. I know most people prefer this than the original or Toy Story 3. However, I say it's not as good as the first one. I really like this movie, but it's not a fair sequel, in my opinion. So yeah, really great movie. Next up is Monsters Inc. And here's a cover case again, which is Sully, voiced by John Goodman. And it said number 4 on there, which is in release in order. And it's rated U. Here's a bag. Here's Mike and Boo and Sully. And one time it's 8 minutes long. And it's rated U, contains mild comic violence. Again, I should have removed this before I've done this. Again, here's the main cover for this DVD. Here's Sully, Mike, and Boo. And here's the bag, and the whole gang. And Mr. Wananoose, who's a villain. And so is Randall. And here's the DVD. Monsters Inc. Again, it's another great Pixar movie. And it has an emotional scene between Boo and Sully saying goodbye. That's really emotional. So yeah, that's a really good movie. I recommend watching this. Next up is Finding Nemo, which has had Nemo on the cover. And there's a nice cover there. There's Dory, Marlin, and the turtle guy. I forgot his name. He's like a hippie turtle. Like he's saying "dude" a lot. So yeah, here's a nice cover there. And here's a back. Here's a plot of a film. And the one time 100 minutes long, and if we do contain something. And here's a DVD, Finding Nemo. Again, it's another great movie. I've seen it quite a lot when I got it on VHS as a kid. So yeah, another great Pixar movie. Next up is The Incredibles 2 discs collector's edition. Here are The Incredibles family. There's Bob, Helen, Dash, Violet, and Jack. There's Frozen, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, and what's her name? I can't remember his name. Sorry about that. Here's a spine, The Incredibles, rated U. Here's a bag, here's a bunch of special features on it, including a short film called Jack Jack Attack. And come on, focus. And the runtime is 111 minutes long, and the video contains mild action, violence, and peril. And here's a disc 1, and disc 2 looks like the same. And again, it's a fantastic, incredible, incredible. I said that, didn't I? Again, it's another a brilliant Pixar movie. It's definitely 10 out of 10 for this. It's the best one of the best superhero movies in animated ones. So yeah, they did a great job for this movie. So if you're a fan of superhero movies, watch this. Yeah, it's a great movie. Next up is Cars, with Lightning McQueen on there. And here's a cover. It's Lightning McQueen, Mayor, and a gang. It's rated PG. It's a spine, Cars. Here's a back. Here's a picture from a movie and bonus features. And the runtime is 112 minutes long. And it's rated PG for contains mild language and going moments. And here's a disc, Cars. Right. For this movie, I say it's a good movie. Not very good, but it's a good movie. It would have been better just a one-off movie about cars instead of make a trilogy about cars. Yeah, it would have been better for one-off movie. So, each of you guys agree with me about this, about one-off movie about cars? So let me know in the comments below. So yeah, good movie, not the best. Next up is Ratatouille. His what's his name? Remy, that's his name. Sorry, I'm not very good with names then. Sorry. Yeah, it's Remy on the cover. And here's the main cover. It's Remy and the other characters. And here's the villain there. It's all about cooking. It's a back. It's in Paris. And the runtime is 100 minutes long. And the video contains comic violence and one use of mild language. And it's a spine. And here's the disc, Ratatouille, same as other ones. Right, I remember seeing this for the first time at school. I thought I'm not liking that movie. So when I watched it again a few years ago, I was completely wrong. It's actually a really good movie. So yeah, it's a really good movie about cooking, and Remy had a good taste of cooking. So yeah, it's a very good movie. Next up is Wally. It's Wally on the cover, and there's the main cover. Here's Wally, Eve, and the robber who likes the queen a lot. It's rated U. Here's a spine, Wally, and there's a back. There's a bunch of special features there. And the runtime is 95 minutes long. And it's rated U, contains very mild threat and violence. And here's the discs. So, yeah, I remember watching this for the first time. I think it was around Christmas Day I first watched this. I really love this one. It's actually sci-fi / romance movie because it's about Wally falling in love with Eve. So I find it's really, really good. And made me actually care about these two robots together. So yeah, another a brilliant Pixar movie ever. So brilliant movie. Okay, next up is Up. Yeah, just one word, Up. And there's Russell on the slipcase. And there's a cover. Here are Russell, Carl, and the bird. And the bird. I forgot what to call him. And there's a dog who, well, not actually talk. He has a collar who actually talks. And here's a spine. What did you? Right, here's the back, here's a plot, and the special features. And the runtime is 93 minutes long. And if What Did You contains mild threat. And here's the discs. Right then, again, another brilliant movie, just like Wally. I think I'll give it a 10 out of 10, same as Wally, I think. Yeah, another great movie. So, yeah, it had an emotional beginning about Carl and his wife together, what they've done together. So, yeah, another great movie. Next up is Toy Story 3. And this should have been ended for a trilogy. This should be the last one for a franchise. And it definitely is one of the best films of the year, definitely. And there's Woody and Buzz and a gang. There's Ken, Barbie, and Lotso, who's the main villain for this movie. And it's Where Did You? Here's a spine. There's Rex on there. Right, then there's the bag. Here's Woody, Buzz, and the gang. There's Woody and Bonnie's toys. And there's Andy grown up. And there's special features. And the runtime is 90 minutes long. And It's Where Did You contains mild violence and scary scenes. And here's the discs. And again, another brilliant movie, definitely. But then Toy Story 2. 1 and 4, obviously. And Toy Story 1 is definitely the best for me. And Toy Story 3 on the second. Yeah, it had a really emotional ending. I love that ending. It's actually a much better ending than Toy Story 4. I will talk about that once I get to it. Yeah, definitely a great ending for this franchise. It would have been if they hadn't making Toy Story 4. Yeah, another brilliant film. Next up is Cars 2 with a Mater on there, which is because obviously it's focused on him. Right, here's a cover. I don't like this because everybody knows this is the worst Pixar movie ever. Here's the spine and the back. And it's 100 minutes long. And this radio contains mild violence. And here's a disc. Cars 2. Like I said, it's not a very good movie, and for no reason they want to focus on Mater because I know everybody not too keen on him and decided to focus on him for this movie, and quite agree. He's not a, he's an annoying character. So that's why is this film terrible. And yeah, they shouldn't make this movie at all. So yep. I recommend it what this was. I never watch it again. So yeah, what this was, then never see it again. Next up is Brave, and it's what's her name again? Miranda. I think if that's her name is Miranda. Yeah, Miranda on the case. And there's a cover. There's Miranda and her family, and it's rated PG. Here's the spine, and here's the back. And the runtime is 93 minutes long, and it's rated PG. Contains some scary scenes. And here's the discs. And I just noticed that it said Pixar twice on the disc, one on top, one on the bottom. I just noticed it. Huh? That's kind of stupid. Right, yeah, it's another good movie. Again, it's not one of the best Pixar movie. Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely a good movie. Next up is Monsters University. We have a Mike Wazowski in this cover. Right, and here's a cover. Here's Mike and Sully in teenage years, because it is a prequel to Monsters Inc. And it's rated U. And here's a spine. Here's a back. And the runtime is 100 minutes long. And it's rated U, contains mild slapstick and comic threat. And here's a disc. And yeah, it's a very good pick. Another very good movie. Not as good as Monsters Inc. Because mostly focus on how Mike met Sully, and Mike wanted to be scary monster, which it didn't happen in the first movie. So yeah, very good movie. Next up is Inside Out. Here's Hope in upside down in this case. Right then, here's a cover. Here are joy, disgust, sadness, anger, and fear. I think that's his name, Fear. Here's the spine, Inside Out. Here's the back. And one time it's 91 minutes long. And it's ready to contain 5 miles threat. And here's the discs. Right then, again, yeah, sorry I had to say this again, and then again in this video. So I had to say it. Again, it's another brilliant Pixar movie. It's all about emotions. That's what they are. To control Wally in her head. So yeah, it's a great movie. So yeah, it's another great movie. Next up is The Good Dinosaur. With what's his name? Arlo. That's his name is the dinosaur. Right then, here's a cover. And And it says it Pixar's most beautiful movie. Kind of. I kind of agree. And it's rated PG. Here's the spine. And here's the back. Here's a T-Rex's family there. And one time it's 9 minutes long. And it's rated PG, contains mild threat and violence. And here's the discs. And I like this movie. I like it. And it's like a what if movie. Like what if dinosaurs didn't die during the meteorite. So yeah, that was all about in this movie. So yeah, there are cavemen in this movie, so there's still cavemen around and dinosaurs around. Yeah, good movie. Very good. Next up is Finding Dory, which has Dory on the slipcase. Alright then, here's the... I say it's a very nice cover for this film. There's Dory, Marlin, Nemo, the octopus guy. Here's rated U, and here's the spine in purple, which is nice. And then here's the back. There's special features there. And the runtime is 93 minutes long. And it's rated U in fragrant mild threat. And prepare for this. Look at that. There's a... Unlike the other Pixar Disney movies, they have this same cover as this. I'm actually surprised about this. They actually got this cover just for this movie. So then I actually surprised for this. Alright then, again, it's a very good movie. Because it's a sequel to the Finding Nemo. And in this movie it's all about Dory looking for her parents. So yeah, that was all about for this movie. Alright, next up is Cars 3. Which is I don't mind for this movie, I don't mind it. And it's I don't know, I forgot who that is in this case. Right then, here's a cover, there's Lightning McQueen and the other cars. And it's rated U. And here's a spine, Cars 3, rated U. And, come on, focus. And the one time it's 9 minutes long. And it's rated U, contains very mild threat language. And here's the discs. Same as the slipcase. Again, another covered discs for this collection. So yeah. Right. It's a good movie. It's better than Cars 2. But not as good as the first one. Hopefully this is the last one they do. Hopefully not gonna do Cars 4. I hope they might, but hopefully they don't. Because there's no point making more sequels of Cars. So good sequel. Next up is Coco, which has Meagle. Again, sorry about the names, Meagle, in this slip case. Right, and here's a cover. It's Meagle and the... I know they are related in this movie. And there's a dog. He's rated PG. Here's a spine. And here's a bag. There's Meagle and her family. And one time it's 101 minutes long. And it's rated PG, contains mild threat and language. And the discs. Here's the same as before. So they brought back the boring silver, I think silver or white disc thing. And then again, here's another great movie. Another, I'd say, a bit emotional movie for Pixar. So yeah, great movie. Right, then next up is Incredible 2. Well, I would actually prefer The Incredibles 2. They should have called that. Right then, here's a family. There's Frozone. Edna, that's her name. That's brought back to me now. Oh, there we go. And there's a main villain on there. And it's rated PG. I'm showing it now because the cover is like the same. And here's a bag. And it's only short film for visual features. And all commentary. And the one time it's 114 minutes long. And it's rated PG, contains bad language and violence. And here's a Dex, Incredible Sue. Alright then, here's my thoughts for this. Is it worth it to see the second movie? I say, kind of. It's not as good as the first movie. And it's mostly focused on Elastic Girl. Because it's all about Incredibles too. It's all about family, not only family members focus on. I know in the first one they focused on Bob. So, no, I'm fine with that. Yeah, they should have done better then. And also, Underminer, only for beginning and then gone. They should use him as a main villain for a whole movie. Then it would have been better then. Yeah, that's my thoughts for this movie. It's a very good movie, but not as good as the first one. Next up is Toy Story 4. The one they shouldn't made. Yep, I'm saying it now. They shouldn't make this movie at all. They've made the perfect ending for Toy Story trilogy. So they decided to make another one, probably. I guess in that they want to show us, see what happened to Bo Peep. That's it. And here's William Buzz and Bo Peep. There's a... damn it, what's his name? The Keanu Reeves character there. And there's a... Sporky. Anyway. Right, there's a spine, 2, 3, 4. There's Woody on there. There's a back. There's a gang. And one time it's 96 minutes long. And it's rated to contain very mild violence and scary scenes. And it's a disc. Right. Here's my thoughts. It is definitely the weakest Toy Story film they ever done. Because I like it. I like the idea mostly focused on Woody because it is his story, and I really hate that they turn Buzz into dumb because he wasn't dumb in the first 3 movies. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with the writer. They probably... Andrew Stanton wrote first 2 Toy Story movies, but not the third one. I don't know what's wrong with the writers. They probably went out the ideas what to do with Buzz. So that's the plan for Buzz. They turn him dumb. And the ending, again, another emotional between Woody and Buzz. Because, spoiler alert, this is a warning, is Woody wants to stay with Bo Peep instead go back with Bonnie because Bonnie don't play with Woody anymore. Well, she did briefly in this movie. Yeah, yeah, to be honest, I don't hate this movie. I like it, but it's definitely weakest Toy Story movie ever. Alright, next up is Onward, with the two brothers on the cover. And again, they're the same cover as this, voiced by Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, who they appeared together in the MCU, which is Avengers: Infinity War and Endgame. And it's rated U. And there's a spine. And there's a back. And the only bird feature is audio commentary, which is okay. And one time it's 90 minutes long. And one time it's mild fantasy threat, very mild bad language. And here's the discs. Well then, I definitely remember seeing it in cinema, like before we had the lockdown happen. Now, I think that's the final movie I seen in cinema in 2020. That's the movie I seen in cinema. Yeah, so it's a very good movie, and Tom Holland and Chris Pratt are great together as brothers in this movie, so they did it really well. So, yeah, that's my thoughts for this movie. Very good movie. Alright then, we're on the last two. And one of them is Soul, which is has a I know he's voiced by Jamie Foxx. And there's a soul. And it's rated PG. And there's a spine. And here's a back. And it's 1 time 90 minutes long. And it's rated PG, contain mild bad language, fancy threat. And here's the discs. Alright then, this is actually my first time watching it when I do rewatch all the Pixar movies. So when the first time watching it, I thought it was actually a really good movie. And Pixar movie, they always do great movies. So yeah, that's my opinion. It's a very good movie. And lastly, and not least, which is not, I gotta show a deck for this, because I did do unboxing for this, and it is Luna. And my thoughts is again, another very good Pixar movie. And it's all about the sea monsters, and when off sea, when they're not in water, they turn humans in the sky, which is, I like the idea. It's set in Italy and that. And it's all about the waves winning money, and Luca want to do what the humans do and that. So yeah, again, yeah, it's very good movie. Not best. I give it 8.5 out of 10 for this movie. So yeah, so that's my thought. Right, that's it for all my collection for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. And what is your favourite Pixar movie of all time? Let me know in the comments below. And I tell you mine, which is obviously Toy Story 1, because I love this movie so much. Yeah, so yeah, that's my favourite of all time. Alright, that's it for this video. Like, subscribe for more video. I will do definitely more on my DVD collection. I know my next one is Doctor Who DVD collection, which is going to be a very, very long video. So I would definitely do that one next, which is, I think, I will do it in October. First week of October, I will definitely do it. So yeah, watch out for that. Right then, right. I know I said it before. Like, subscribe for more video. My name is Matt Wolverine, and I see you guys in the next video.